site, I think, was identified as the 10th worst site around this Fitzroy area for contributing sediment into the Fitzroy and ultimately the reef. So this site alone was about 10,000 cubic metres of sediment going into the Fitzroy, which equates to about 7,000 cubic metres out to the reef. This project was a cut and fill project, so we moved about 20,000 cubic metres of soil on the vertical bank. Then we've put gypsum and lime into the soil, so that's been combined with the topsoil to stop erosion. And then we hydromulched the site and we're now planting trees in there.
So we just want to keep all the fine soils in place so they stay here and not go into the river and out onto the reef. It'll be over 1,000 trees so far. We've used a lot of the eucalypt species, the Queensland blue gums, excelsiors, cordyceps, the casuarinas, a few wattles, not too many, yeah, callistemons, melaleucas, yeah, quinines, lily-pillies. yeah, see, they're good, aren't they?
Now that we've got the right tools, I mean, we dig a hole with an auger and progressively go across the hill. You know, planting them in a row, it helps to stabilise the trees once they get a bit of water on it. We do a variety of things like weed eradication, trash pickup, all that type of stuff, and it's also helping the environment, cleaning the environment up and, you know, plant a tree instead of destroying them.
So the project should be completed at the start of next year with a total of about 4,000 trees planted through the gully. We've actually installed 14 kilometres of fencing along the lower end of Louisa Creek, so that's to stop cattle from entering those waterways. To counteract the cattle not being able to access water from those waterways, we've then actually installed watering points so that the cattle will get the water from the watering points and not from the river and ruining the riparian vegetation along the edge of the bank. We're also going to be installing extra fencing so that the farmer can do rotational grazing, so that'll include the fencing and the gates to allow him to be able to do that.
We had a river rise, so the cows got trapped in here because the Louisa Creek come right up, and before it could go down and we could get the cows back, the river came down. So it all met together and they got trapped over on that island. That was an island, you know. And we had to come down and just keep an eye on them. Very high. And with the water being up to the top here, as it went, and then when the water went out, it was like someone in town pulled a big plug out, because when we went to sleep, water's all over the flat everywhere. Woke up in the morning, it was dry. And all the sand went down through Louisa Creek. It just turned into quicksand, and the cows all went to hop in and cross over the other side and just disappeared. I went looking for them, and there was just tails poking out, you know. You just see a little white fluff sitting there. I think, what's that? A cow on the end of it.
The volume of water going through the Fitzroy area here is obviously quite substantial, because you can see in the background the height of the big gum trees that have been pushed over, contributing to the erosion in the gully.
If you haven't got any soil, you've got nothing to grow grass in. It's you've got to keep it where it is.
We'd encourage more farmers to get involved in similar projects to this, funded by Reef Trust 4, which is an Australian government project to protect our reef.